Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kalpala Yahweh, Yahushai, Batan Hokakadash, double honors to the elder apostle of Great Milton Woodwell, and to their citations and obstacles and spirits of the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power of Yahweh, Yahushai, the hope of the elect, and who the world inwardly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ named Yahushai. For the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, and those of lion descendants go back to the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nation. The financial market tanking right now. All right, we see a screenshot, brother share, trending in the United States, stock market crash. All right, and that's what, and also the Bitcoin crash. All right, so that's what in the news trending. All right, for the last couple of days because hey, the stock market is going down, tanking. All right, and we know what Ethos agenda is, but the real take down Ethos market is when America can be destroyed. All right, because we know Ethos trying to do this whole great reset and stuff and whatnot. It's basically to wipe out the middle class. It ain't gonna happen. All right, but the ultimate financial meltdown is going to be when America is completely destroyed, okay? There ain't going to be no more for these other nations, nor Esau, because Esau's still going to be here, all right? The Edomite that's not in America, in the other country, all that going to be destroyed and lost here in America, all right? All the money they're making off of this place, okay? Which is property, all right? Um, that more than $7 trillion has been wiped out from the stock market. And that's basically from, this is CNN. All right, tech stocks have been hit particularly hard. The NASDAQ has plunged 28% this year, putting it deep into bear market territory. Nearly $3 trillion of the S&P 500 market cap drop is from the tech sector. All right. So this is what's been going on in the news, man. As far as we got some more headlines. All right, this is an Instagram post with multiple slides. So this is a meltdown. More than $200 billion erased from entire crypto market in single day. All right, I know Ethos coming his though over this crash. You know, taking a very exponentially drastic loss. All right. Housing market crash could be that, and it will be. Everything is tied to what? To Edom debt credit systems. All right. The BBC News recession fear grow as rising prices hit spending. How the anticipated recession compared to past cycles. All right, I'm gonna check that article out later on. A little really. They could be worse in 2007, 2008. I remember that shit was no joke. But they're gonna make 2007, 2008 like a walk in the park. All right. It's at a sudden rise of the TV pandemic in the early 2020 immediately plunged the U.S. into a recession. The GDP rate in Q2 2020 fell by a whopping 9.5% in the United States. However, the economy reverts itself almost immediately. Unemployment rate begins to fall. Stock market recovered in Q3 2020. GDP skyrocketed 33.1%. This made the 2020 recovery the quickest on record, but this time around, that ain't gonna happen. All right. Not gonna happen. All right. And you see this? All these are the stock market. It's basically, yeah. See, look at all them red, like it's there, or like the article there, man. Oh man, where's that? $7 trillion has been wiped out from the stock market. See that? Now I get scriptures. It's a James 5:1. Go to now, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for the misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garment are molten moth eaten. Right? They're losing their riches. All right. Cause this thing can be destroyed. All right. Stock market. It ain't. Uh. Uh. It's a cut. It's basically a gamble. All right. You gotta lose. You gotta win. All right. But this time they gonna lose so bad. All right. That's right there. Your riches are corrupted because this whole stock market is a corrupt system. All right. We really go into how the stock market and the stock exchange work, man. We're just betting on future prices and basically just throwing money. All right. It says your gold and your silver is cankers. All right, to be worthless. All right, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last day. All right, behold, the hire of the laborer who have reaped down your field, which is of you, kept back by fraud. Well, yeah, the laborer, the people that's working in these warehouses, doing these services and all these things, they're they're the ones that basically they're doing all this work for you, but you cheated them out of pay. All right, because people are not giving a livable pay. All right, and then the cost of living keep on going up. But then every time they give you a COLA, which is cost of living adjustment, it should still go up. All right. That's right. It said, which is of you kept by fraud, cried, and the cry of them which have reaped are entered into the ear of the Lord of Sabaoth. Okay. So, hey, the Lord gonna come, man, to bring judgment. And that's just one little thing. All right. It's multiple. Their rap sheet is so long for why the Lord Yahweh Shai need to come because wickedness has polluted the whole earth, man. All right, the abominations, the iniquity, all these things have been done on the earth, and you're gonna have to pay for that. All right, the sin have reached unto heaven. All right, let's get that sin reached unto heaven because Revelation 18:5. Oh, I'm gonna get this later. Oh, wait, yeah, I wanted to get this later. All right. You have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanting. Okay, living luxury. No, wanting is undisciplined or something like that. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, luxury. Right, to live luxuriously, lead a voluptuous life, give oneself to pleasure. Right, that's wanting. All right. Look at that. You have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanting. You have nourished your heart with the mind as in a day of slaughter. You have condemned and killed the just, and he doeth not resist you. All right, cause they killed innocent people. All right, you got some of these drugs that have risen 200-300% the original cost. and people die because they can't afford them. All type of thing that East Edom had done. All right, to basically to kill the just. All right. Uh, hold on. Yeah, that's a good one, Joe. 2015 on down. Is a good one. Micah 13:12. But the rich men thereof are full of violence, and the inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. It's I was going to go back up to here. It's Psalm 73 and 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Right? They don't have the problem like normal people. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than heart could desire. With yeah, and that's what these rich men do. All right, they try to get more and more. All right, riches. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heaven, and their tongue walketh through the earth. All right. Therefore his people return hither, and water of a full cup are run out to them. All right. And then they think, how do God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, all right, which are the wicked. They increase in riches. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hand in iniquity. That's pretty much it on that. That's it on that. I really want to get to this scripture, right? Here, Zephaniah 1. And It started at Zephaniah 1 and 7. It said, hold thy peace at the presence of the Lord Yahweh, for the day of the Lord Yahweh shall try at thy hand. For the Lord Yahweh shall try have prepared a sacrifice. He have bid his guests, right? America gonna be the sacrifice. All right. That's how the place gonna burn. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord Yahweh shall sacrifice. And I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel. All right. So the elite, the rich people. And the same day also will I punish all those that leap on the threshold, which fill their master houses with violence and deceit. And it shall come to pass in that day, the day of the Lord Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate. All right, basically, you think of a fish gate, you think of the merchant gathering their products. All right, the merchandise and stuff. Okay, from the fifth gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hill. Okay? We got the word crashing. Shabar, all right, breaking, fracture, crashing, breach, all right? Crashing, okay? We could say the stock market is crashing. Verse 11, how ye inhabitant of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that build silver are cut off. All right, and you look at the word Maktesh, it was a merchant city. All right. Oh man. All right, it's a motor or deep hollow. All right. Basically, the Maktesh, a place in Jerusalem. Okay. Well, basically, it was a merchant place. Okay. Then how you inhabitant of Maktesh, for all the people, for all the merchant people, right down here in the NLT, they're well and thorough, all you who live in the market area, for all the merchant and trader will be destroyed. See that? That all they that bear silver are cut off. All right. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candle and punish the men that are settled on their lead. All right. That they in their heart with the mind of the Lord Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. All right. And you got Jake and Israel that say that. Therefore the good shall become a booty in their houses, a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. Hey, you're gonna have a stock market, housing market crash, but not inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine, because hey, everything gonna come to the grinding shall cease. Okay, like the scriptures say. The great day of the Lord Yahweh is near. It is near and hated greatly. Even the voice of the Lord even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh shall shine. The mighty men shall cry bitterly. All right. They're gonna cry bitterly because all the things that's going on. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of weightness and desolation. America is going to be destroyed. All right, Revelation 18. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of cloud and thick darkness. A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high tower. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh shall try wrath. Right, you ain't gonna buy your way out of the judgment that the Lord gonna bring. Okay? And when he coming back, he ain't doing no talking, just judgment. Alright? But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, which is America, for he shall make even a speedily ridden for all them that dwell in the land. Right, because America to be destroyed in what? In 1 hour. Now let's go to Revelation 18. All right, we're talking about America that's going to be actually destroyed by fire. All right. At first, the stock market, all these things going to crash and stuff. And then ultimately, the America as a whole going to be destroyed by fire. All right, and then the merchant and the trader of other country, they're gonna be seeing that, and they're gonna bitter and how of the destruction of America. Okay, the Revelation 18:1. After these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great, which is talking about America, is fallen, and has become the habitation of the devil, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. All right, all the unclean animal, dead creature, animal will be here in America after the destruction. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the king of the earth hath committed fornication with her, and the merchant of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. Right, they got rich off of America. All right, by overpricing these products. And these products don't even cost that much. These flat screen TV don't really cost $1,000. They're built way cheaper than that. All right, shoes ain't $100, $200. All right, it only take them a couple of dollars to make them shoes. But off of America, they had made it so, what is that, whack witch? So they got witches way more than what they could possibly did. They charged at a regular price. But no, they overpriced things, and they had whack rich. All right, because it's work out whack. To be rich, to have abundance. All right. That's the word what? Increase. Yeah, basically increase. They increase their riches. All right. Through the abundance of their delicacies. And I want to jump down because I want to talk about the merchant and stuff. Verse 9, the king of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. All right, all these other countries that make millions and billions of dollars off America, they gonna see the destruction of America, man. All right, this stock market, they gonna be crying and stuff, but when America actually is destroyed, they really ain't gonna make no money. All right, it's that standing afar off, the fear of her torment. Say at last, that great city Babylon, America, that mighty city, for 1 hour thy judgment come. Right, because we read it in the last verse we brought out is Zephaniah 1:18. Neither their silver Their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord shall try wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of jealousy, where he shall make even a speedy riddance. So I'm gonna be quickly for of all them that dwell in the land. See that? So that's why in 1 hour, America's gonna be destroyed. It said, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, and the merchant of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, but no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. All right? So they're gonna really gonna lose they shit. All right? They're not gonna make no money no more on the land of America. All right? The stock market crash ain't gonna be a walk in the park compared to America. They're losing money, but they're still making money. But when America get destroyed, they ain't gonna make no money no more. All right? And there's all the list of things that off their merchandise and stuff. All right? If you want to read through that. Okay. Verse 14, and the fruit that thy soul lusted after are departed from these, and all things which were dainty, which luxury, and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Right here in the NLT, it said, the fancy things you love so much are gone. They cry, all your luxury and splendor are gone forever, never to be yours again. See, they're not going to make no money ever again off these merchandise. All right, off of America being a consuming nation. Okay. The merchant of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, reaping and reeling, and saying, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple, and scarlet decked with gold and precious stone and pearl, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. All right, all that wealth, all that trillions of dollars they made, gonna come to naught in 1 hour. Okay. And every shipmaster and all the company of ship and sailor and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. They're gonna be in the ocean. They're gonna be in the Atlantic. They're gonna be in the Pacific Ocean. They're gonna see the destruction of America, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, "What city is likened to this great city?" Cause they country ain't making money like they making money off America. They making money in other countries, but America is where it's at. The creme de la creme for their merchandise to be sold. All right, for the merchant to make money. Okay, and they cast dust on their head and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, "Alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and holy apostle and prophet, for Yahweh hath avenged you on her." Right. All is going to be for the avengement of the elect. All right. It'll go one more verse. Verse 21, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone with the height to be a missile. All right. And cast it into the sea, which is America, because the sea represents the people. Saying thus, you read that in Revelation 17. Saying thus with violence shall that great city Babylon, which America, be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. So I'm gonna end it at that. To water, how much I'll try make a obedient riddance to this place. And with that, shalom.